Hello Aries and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for April the 16th through to the 30th. So we're moving from your season into Taurus season, but still a little bit of your season left. So happy birthday to all you beautiful Arians who are having a birthday in this period. And I was just tuning in actually, Aries, and getting a vision, like a little image for you, and I just got the Emperor. I got the Emperor card. Very strong, successful, very, the Emperor card is the major arcana for Aries. So that's kind of the image that was coming out for you. We've got Sword 10, Uranus, Gemini, Pentacle 4, Mercury, Capricorn. This is where you're just sorting stuff out. Doing what has to be done. So you're kind of putting an end to something here with the Sword 10, Uranus, Gemini. You're freeing something that has been very stuck on a material resource plane, and you're kind of freeing it up and going, okay, we're moving on from this. We're going to use this in a different way. So this could definitely be to do with money or to do with savings of some sort, but I feel like you're kind of reorganizing and doing things very differently. So Aries, this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, to kind of give the fuller picture of what's going on for you. The moon, your moon sign will be a little bit more subjective. And this is a general reading, Aries. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. So the link for that would be in the description box below, and usually pin it to the comments as well. So let's see what else is coming through for you. We have a few. One of us hiding in here. We've got the Empress. Okay. We like the Empress coming in, Venus. And we've got Pentacle Queen, Capricorn Throne, and we've got the Moon, Jupiter, Neptune, Pisces. There's a lot happening here. Really is. So I think I'm going to put that off to the side, because I think this little 10 of Swords with the Pentacle 4 is a little side note. A little something that had to happen. You had to kind of say no to something or put a stop to something that was kind of you're ready to step into something new. You're freeing up some kind of resource to step into this, because you've got the Empress, the Pentacle Queen and the Moon card. There's abundance coming in with the Empress, Libra, Taurus, Venus. Pentacle Queen is the Capricorn Throne and Moon is Pisces. So there's potentially, I think that this may be where you're kind of throwing something out around the home, or you're thinking of moving, or you're just a sense of this is abundance coming in around the home. Abundance, comfort, security. This is, really, really beautiful energy coming in, where things are just feeling so much better. Things are feeling good. And so I think your living situation potentially is going to change or feel very different. So, and a lot of it's happening with the Moon, Pentacle Queen, Empress. This is a very divine feminine energy, those three. So it's kind of, when I'm talking about house, this can be sense of self as well. So you're going to be feeling pretty happy and satisfied with this, but this can be more of an internal energy as well, more of a subjective energy of just feeling more stable, feeling more happy, where there may have been some fear and doubt and confusion as well. But in general, I get this lovely sense of abundance coming through for you, which is really nice, Aries. So abundance, comfort, security, sanctuary. I just feel like there's a sanctuary. So if there's something like, imagine in terms of a place, and hopefully this is your home, or at least something somewhere inside of yourself, that after the stress of everyday life, there's something you can come back to that just, and even if it's like chaos in your home, but you're at least coming back to a place that there's going to be a point in time where you can just, it's like a little sanctuary. It's like a place that you can look forward to and rest and feel really comfortable. And it's this sense here that this is going to be important. This is getting a little boost. And if there's anything that's in there or anything that's happening that's stopping this from, like stopping you from connecting to this or accessing this, I think that's the 10 of Swords and the Pentacle 4. It's kind of like, I need to kind of remove anything that's kind of not helping me have this sense of abundance and beautiful energy. Celebrations. So 3 of Cups celebrations are around. It is your birthday season, so fair enough. Crossed by the Tower. So, yeah, the Tower is unexpected. There could have been some unexpected things that occurred during this season. Perhaps there's unexpected things and you're not sure whether you're going to celebrate them or not yet. The Four of Wands, this is what we're talking about, comfort and harmony around the home, about what it is in your relationships and what it is that you really like and want. At the base, we've got the Hermit energy. There's a sense of needing to go deep to understand this, because this Tower energy in the Three of Cups was something that just kind of might have blown your brain. It was a bit like, and then that happened. And okay, I need to make sense of this, but it doesn't necessarily feel in a bad way. It just kind of feels in a kind of slightly like, could be around relationship, the Two of Cups. Some of you, this is and perhaps a relationship, a new relationship, or falling in love, because we've got the King of Cups coming in the near future as well. So it's all looking and feeling nice emotionally, looking at some emotional stability. The Five of Cups coming in, the Judgment energy, the Temperance. So you're wanting things to balance out at least, which is nice, wanting some balance and harmony, which is what you are kind of wanting to bring in. Because with the Tower energy, it feels like something kind of was very disruptive, which kind of may have, but look at this, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so the stability does come back. This is where you kind of, it's very up and down, volatile energy coming in, and look, you're going to be so happy and fulfilled. Okay, beautiful with what's happening around the home, but your energy's stretched here with the Two of Pentacles. So you're juggling a lot of energies, and a lot of them are very unexpected, should we say, with the Tower energy. The Three of Cups, like we said, there could have been a moment of socializations, celebration. There could have been something kind of quite shocking or unexpected that occurred within a social group or to one of your friends, or perhaps there was somebody that you really kind of made this connection with that you weren't expecting. So there is a sense that, you want to celebrate, but you don't want any nasty surprises with this Tower energy. But I kind of feel like there was something that's kind of taken you out of the ordinary, which is interesting. And your conscious mind, you've got the Four of Wands. So this is wanting, like we said, it's building a really stable foundation upon what it is that you want. The Tower energy has come in and kind of potentially shaken up that idea of what it was that you thought you wanted. I think someone has come in, and the connection with someone's kind of got you thinking differently in some sort of way. It's shaken a few things up, not necessarily in a bad way. This can happen when, like I said, someone comes in and you like them, and suddenly it's got this electric energy around it. Now, if you're with a partner or something, this doesn't necessarily mean you're falling in love with this other person, but it may be that you've made a really potent connection that could open doors to something else. So it's just a sense that there's some sort of electric connection or opportunity that's kind of set a few things on a light at this moment in time. But the Four of Wands is you're wanting harmony, you're wanting comfort, you're wanting this sense of something really lovely. And for you, the Hermit energy at the base might be, for some of you that have been single or single for a long time, this is about your feelings of loneliness and isolation, or just feeling like you're alone or doing things on your own a lot. There's a sense of distance as well. So the Hermit energy is kind of, it feels like there's a lot of reactionary energies around at this moment in time. And there's a part of you that just wants to go deep and go, okay, I need to really, really go deep and see how I feel about this, connect into something wise, because otherwise I might be a little bit scared that I might do something unwise, because there's so much energies that I could jump into here that could be fun or could be interesting, but it's sort of like connecting to the inner wisdom of what's going on for you. And it could be that some of you are feeling a little bit distanced or isolated or alone, and you're wanting that companionship or that connection that's coming through. And kind of really, like I said, in the recent past, here's the Two of Cups, which is that there has been a relationship that has come in. Now, for some of you, this is the ending of a relationship, something in the past that has come in. I feel like because we've got the Uranus Sword 10, which is It's really got you. You've really been pushed out of a comfort zone here in terms of love and relationships here. So whatever this connection that's come in the recent past with the Two of Cups, this person that's come in, it's kind of really zapped you out of something that you thought was my usual MO, my usual way of being, which is kind of interesting. And this is where your emotions could be all over the shop. They could be excited, scared, they could be exhilarated, they could be it can be, it's kind of got a lot of that electric energy around it. So in the near future, you've got this King of Cups energy. For some of you, this is someone new coming in, someone that could be very intense, magnetic, somebody that they kind of has that real, maybe you're finding them very attractive because of that. It's kind of could be a Scorpio or a water energy. But it's somebody that's definitely got this magnetism that you're drawn to. Now, interestingly, if this is not a person coming in, this is you saying, I need to find some kind of emotional security because my emotions are all over the shop. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. There's just things happening in terms of events and social occasions and friends and news and drama and electrifying connection. So there's a lot happening here, but the King of Cups is kind of like, I just need to find some stable ground for the moment. So I just want to have a look at this moon energy here as well coming in, because the universe is wanting to, you kind of, strangely, a lot has been revealed to you with the moon. There's a lot that suddenly, like it's like a full moon energy. There's this, suddenly everything's up out in the light and it's like, oh, it's like what they're showing me is like a party, and there's all these things going on, like it's kind of dark and dim and there's things happening, and suddenly someone turns on the bright light and everybody can see everybody and what they've been up to or what's happening. And it's like this moment of like clear revelation where you can kind of see everything, and it's like, okay, now I have to process this and move on. And so it's kind of interesting, but I think ultimately what's happening here with the Five of Cups is that you're leaving the past behind. It's kind of in a weird way brought up something that a past relationship that hurt you or made you really, really sad in some way, like mourning the past in some way with this Five of Cups. And it's strangely could have brought up some interesting emotions around this as well with the Five of Cups. But it's kind of, I think, showing you where some emotions have been stuck in the past, and it's time to turn around and embrace that there's two cups still standing for the future, and there's hope and things to be rebuilt upon. And that's very much being connected to this energy here that's popped in. There's someone new around that you don't want to be too stuck in the past or stuck in an old energy of sadness and loss or whatever that you're resonating with, whatever this feels like for you, that you're not able to connect to these two cups that are here. So yeah, we're seeing there's someone, the universe is wanting you to connect to someone, and they're kind of bringing it to you in unusual ways. So the energy around you is the judgment energy. The angels are coming in now with judgment and temperance. You can see the two angels coming through. And this is where it's kind of almost like you might be seeking some kind of divine guidance, or it might have felt like some kind of divine intervention that you've met this person or that you've connected with this person. For whatever reason, it's just got that feeling to it. So the universe is saying second chance energy on the cards here for you in terms of opening up to this type of connection. Now, no matter what it is like a relationship of some sort. So it can be like a creative partnership, it can be a love partnership, it can be sexual partnership, it can just be a friend of some sort, but there's a sense of the universe is bringing you a second chance energy, and you feeling that calling. It's loud and clear, like it's impossible to ignore this. And then we have as an outcome the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. So you're going to feel really happy with this. It suddenly feels like something, it feels very stable. There's a lot of fulfillment here. Things feel like they're lining up, and it just feels like you've got something that, like with the Pentacle Queen, this is the Capricorn throne energy that's crowning you here. This is more of an internal energy of feeling stable within yourself. And that's why we've got the King of Cups as well. It's wanting to bring this stability. But it's interesting because it's like things have all been shaken up and then they land somewhere pretty solid and you're like, oh, I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with where this has ended up. It feels really solid and stable. So, yeah, interesting. And so amidst, like, it kind of lands, like we said, somewhere really good, a place that you're going to be happy with, but you're going to be doing all this juggling with the Two of Pentacles energy. There's a lot of juggling energies, juggling time, juggling money. There's a lot of juggling and trying to find the balance, trying to bring things back into balance. And so it's just kind of like a bit of a firecracker energy that's coming in here, that it's just I have to kind of be really flexible with it and go with it. But it ultimately, if things are feeling really out of balance, they're going to come back into a beautiful balance, because we have the Temperance energy here, which is hopes and fears, which is around the card of balance and healthy balances, especially healthy balances and healthy relationships that are more aligned to you. And especially, I get that it's kind of like you can go out and meet these people or go out and connect with somebody, but it's sort of like you need that sanctuary, that place to come home to. So that's also really important, or that person to come home to. So yeah, so it's an interesting one. It's not boring at all. You're in for an interesting ride here. This says there's plenty for everyone, including me. This is your affirmation card. The ocean of life is lavish with its abundance. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. And that's kind of what it feels like. It's like I wasn't even asking or looking for this universe, and they just brought it in with the Tower. My good comes from everywhere and everyone and everything. So, yeah, I do feel like there's potentially, I mean, that's beautiful. I do feel like there's the potential need to ground a little bit with this energy, but I do feel like it grounds back down. And like I said, it's this inner sense of trust your intuition, and there's abundance and stability and comfort coming, which is nice. We've got the key. I love the key. Okay, so you've been given a key. Keys are neutral things. It's how you wield them that depends whether it's going to be positive or negative in your life. This particular key is about something blooming and blossoming. It represents spring. It represents that this is a rose or a flower, so it can represent romance as well for some of you, but it is representing growth, new growth coming into your life, in particular related to relationships, but also it's got that home component as well. So feeling really comfortable and at home with an energy or with a place or with a person. So it's interesting energy coming through for you, but ultimately you're going to be so happy and with all of this and feeling this deep sense of fulfillment, which is absolutely beautiful, Aries. So that's it. I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to see what's coming in after this. Let's look further into the future and the future beyond, because it lands somewhere really good. Let's look at what other energies are surrounding it, what sort of possibilities or things are opening up. You're finding this, there's either a connection with somebody coming in that's very intense, but it solidifies into something, or it's like you're finding the emotional stability within this quite dynamic situation emotionally, and then it's kind of like, well, yeah, you find yourself in this really fabulous place, so let's explore that a little bit further and see where that's all going. So that's all going to be in the extended reading. Love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually with the extended, I do look at career, money, love and relationships as well. This extended reading, for whatever reason, I'm getting the message to just focus in on these for this fortnight, for all of the signs, most of the signs anyway. I'm going to focus in on this part of the reading and just see where this is going. So love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below. Usually pin the link to the comments as well. And just enjoy this. This is going to be a fun little ride, a little bit of a roller coaster, but fun at the same time. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, Aries, and because that lets YouTube know that you support this channel and helps with the growth of the channel. And take care. Enjoy the rest of your season and look forward to seeing you next time.